Ladies and gentlemen, a time once again for another quick custom 1/12 scale action figure. This time, Mara. And if you don't know Mara was from the old G.I. Joe Sumbo cartoon. She was basically a Cobra where they medically enhanced her with gills so she could be in the water all the time. And shipwreck met her and fell in love with her. And a figure I would like to have in the 4-inch line and also in the 6-inch line. So for the 6-inch line, I wanted to use a classified body, a classified female body. I was even looking at Action Force, but she does have a wetsuit, so there's really nothing. Everything else has textures on it and everything. I could have probably went that route, but for the slick wetsuit, I went with Marvel Legends. Basically, they're, I want to say, basic female buck. So I took Madam Hydra here. She basically has the same body as Siren, Invisible Woman. They're pretty much all the same. They have a very, I will say, slick body. For the head, I did use Selma Hayek here. Again, I have a bunch of Eternals. They were all clearanced out, and always use them for the heads, hands, and everything. So I did use her head that doesn't have the headpiece, and just a very quick repaint of the Madam Hydra body with a blue, which Vallejo was a dark blue mixed in with a little bit of a, I want to say, a lighter blue, just to give a different, close to the, trying not to copy the animated, but trying to get the flair of it and keep it classified style. Got the body painted, and I repainted her head. She basically has black hair and purple skin, and there's the purple is an iris mixed in with a little bit of white in there just to get the highlights on the skin. But I think she turned out pretty darn slick for a very simple conversion, just a figure swapping heads and repainting the body and the face. I did leave the eyes, and I just basically painted around it and made a little bit of a skin tone, trying to keep the figure paint apps to a minimum, not trying to do a portrait or a miniature painting the shadows and everything. For the Cobra symbol, it was just printed out on an inkjet printer, cut out, glued on, and then I painted in between the symbol here to match the wetsuit. I know hers is, I think, solid red, but I wanted the actual symbol to blend in with the wetsuit. I always have to give my disclaimer. I paint static figures, where if you do move her joints, you will see she's molded in a green plastic. You will see some of the green on the inside of the joints, which if you want a figure that's more posable and won't see their joints, you'll have to find a figure with basically a blue buck that's already painted plastic. But other than that, I think she looks really well. Now, I'm an out-of-box and in-box collector. I wish I had a retro-style card to put her on. I'd like to find some card art to put with it and put her in, just to keep her from not getting scratched up, from being moved. But other than that, I think she turned out really, really well. Anyway, that's what I got going on, ladies and gentlemen. A very quick, simple, custom Mara from the old G.I. Joe Sumbo cartoon. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I got going on today. Stay tuned for the next exciting episode.